Hello, Facebook, YouTube, the day of Michael the Archangel, the one who is like God. Nope, not soul. She's a false God. Stop acknowledging false gods and goddesses on God's days that He created the earth. That's another message. All right, topic of the message December 27th. Now, get ready, December 27th. You know, what's going to happen? Is a divine birth that's going to take place soon? Who knows? But I've been doing my research and my homework, as y'all can see, and I found something out quite interesting that I should have picked up on. I should have picked up on. God showed me a pattern, and I was like, oh no, I should have saw that pattern. But the topic of the message, I'm gonna tell you about, the idea of now. First, I thought the full moon on Christmas was being about the fulfillment of what was going on, what's going to happen. But here's the thing that God showed me. He said, no, a full moon is an ideal when you learn about about the moons concerning the Jewish faith. The full moon is about a fulfillment, or more likely it's about a fulfillment of a birthing take place. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, it's like the full moon is the idea of the woman getting pregnant. It's getting the baby inside of the woman. And the baby is inside of the woman. And then at the new moon, a birth happens at the new moon concerning to what is spiritual. And quite interesting, the new moon in your next year, January, is on the 9th of January the 9th. The 9 months. Yeah. Birth. Concerning what? Well, I believe concerning this pattern here, that this birth is going to be pretty much the birth of the sun gods. I think the sun gods are going to be birthed on January, maybe January 9th or January 10th, because the new moon is established, starts technically at 8 o'clock. Yes, that they were pretty much praising more likely the womb. They were praising the womb. Christmas was the holiday of praising the womb, that all the sun gods, Nimrod, aka Bel, and Titmus, and Osiris, and Horus, and all of those other sun god deities, Mithra, and all kind of deities were being praised in the womb on Christmas. But the birthing is going to take place in January 9th or through January 9th or the 10th. It had in that sequence. Now, but that's not the topic of this message, though. But I want to let y'all know that concerning the divine, the heaven, how heaven does things, that Satan know, and how he patterns his, Satan has to pattern God's pattern in order for him to fulfill anything. He has to go by the pattern of God. If he's like what we're supposed to understand concerning Job, the book of Job, and Satan needed permission to, attack Job. You know what I'm saying? Satan has to follow God's pattern in order to fulfill whatever he's going to fulfill. But the topic of the message I want to teach about is the idea, the reality of the true. Let me see how I can topic this. I don't know how to topic this, but it's about Christmas and New Year's. The true reality of Christmas in the new year. Now, as you know, I did studies on the understanding of the pagan ideal of Christmas, and it's about the birthday of the sun gods of Nimrod and Titmos and Osiris and Isis, not Isis, Horus, and all kind of people, Hercules, and all kind of people. It's a whole lot of people that were born on December 25th. That is quite interesting. But the thing is, now what Satan has done, that I did a video on last year, that he has took the pattern of God's creation, 6-day creation, and on the 7th day he rests. He has shifted to the winter solstice. He shifted near the winter solstice concerning the Roman Greco calendar. He shifted. Now, because I did a message that Jesus was born, spiritually born, on September the 11th. He was spiritually born on that day. Now, I talked about the details that I know that Jesus was spiritually born on September 11th when God said, "Let there be light." Then there was light. That was the spiritual birthing of Jesus Christ, when God spoke in Jesus, to become the light, and that happened there. And I did a teaching on that, and they said that and the earth was without form, void, and darkness. And darkness, was a spiritual darkness, and that spiritual darkness was Satan and his kingdom and his principalities, Satan and his angels, his principalities, and the darkness overcome the light. That's why Jesus said in John 16:33 that I have overcome the world. Jesus already overcome the world in the beginning. He already overcome Satan spiritually in the beginning. The thing is, he overcome them again in the flesh, pretty much. That when his birthday was born on the spring equinox, that he was born on earth. On the spring equinox, he came on earth. Now, it's important for me to explain this like this, because now, if Jesus was born on, of course, September 11th, that means in Rosh Hashanah that Adam and Eve Rosh Hashanah is the true Jewish New Year. It's the true Jewish New Year. Well, really, the real New Year concerning humanity. And the thing is, that's when Adam and Eve was born or created, pretty much, on the Rosh Hashanah, which is follow near the fall equinox. Adam and Eve was created on that day, and now, and that's what the true New Year, the Jewish New Year, is the true New Year. Now, on the 7th day, he rests. God rested. Now, this is important for me to explain this sequence that Satan has took and shifted to making December 25th is the same idea of September 11th. You know what I'm saying? That's why they did the ritual sacrifice of September 11th, to pretty much shift the ideal of that Jesus Christ was born spiritually on September 11th, the birth of Christ. He moved that to the birth of Christ on December 25th. And he's, shifted there to now to get to the fulfillment, pretty much. And, I was looking at some videos, and I found this video of, the black Hebrews, and I did some went on Google and went on researching about New Year's, and man, New Year's is the high holiday, the high corrupted holiday for the kingdom of darkness. Now, I did a message And I show you that the winter solstice is more likely the evil solstice. It's Satan's solstice. It's where Satan do all his dirty stuff concerning the earth. You know what I'm saying? And how ironic that Christmas and the New Year is is near the winter solstice, Satan's evil solstice that he established. Like I did a message on Cain altar, that he started desecrating, the world with this altar, that is all these forces are following this altar that he established on December 25th. He's desecrating the earth through this time period. That's why they want us to celebrate Christmas and the Happy New Year. That goes together concerning the ideal pattern blueprint of the, I explained, Jesus Christ was born on September 11th, and to the Rosh Hashanah, the true New Year that we're supposed to celebrate. He took this pattern and shifted and moved it here, and now watch this. The whole objective of Judaism and Christianity is all about the rest day. It's all about the rest day. The rest day is where, we're supposed to get the world back in the rest day. But as you can see, we're not we're not doing that. We're not entering to the rest in Hebrews 4. We're not doing that. But that's the whole ideal of Judaism and Christianity. It's supposed to be about the agenda of entering into the rest. The whole 9 yards. Now watch this. Now, if Satan took God's pattern and shifted here concerning December 25th and this Janus, this pagan god, Janus, the two-faced god that they're worshiping, Janus is supposed to be the person that is supposed to usher in, not the new year, but usher in pretty much more demons on earth. You know what I'm saying? It's a ritual and a sacrifice, pretty much a high holy day sacrifice. This day is worse than Halloween that I discovered. This day is worse than Halloween, sacrifice. This day that I, discovered, that God revealed to me I've been doing a lot of research on the New Year's each and every year, but I'm finding out how much significant this New Year is all about. Now, I showed you the significance of the rest day concerning, Judaism and Christianity. Now, if Satan is doing this day, and this is going to be the last fulfillment. Now, I gotta notice that, Christmas is 7 days. It's 7 days to the New Year's Eve and to New Year's. Notice 7 days, 7 days. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, the kids get the whole day off, weeks off to participate in the celebration. But why is the wicked world system is getting people to want to desire to participate in this celebration? Because this celebration ushers in demons. Now, I did a research on the Mayan calendar, and that 2012, and I ran into this interesting prophet that they had in the Mayan days, that they know that he talks about in this time, a sequence of the winter solstice, that it's a time that is created that depends on the sacrifice and depends on the offerings, that evil spirits can start coming in the days. You know what I'm saying? Ushering evil spirits in the days. Now, the reason why they, in New Year's Eve, they want people to get drunk and they want people to get stuff like that is because they're trying to get the evil spirits back inside onto the earth at this day, and a whole bunch come out. You know what I'm saying? On this time period, if as much as we operate in darkness, we send out more evil spirits, and these evil spirits be the one that harassing people each and every all through the year to cause people to do sin, will push people and motivate people to do sin to keep this world in confusion, conflict, and chaos. This is how they've been doing all the time. So that's the message. I've run out of time. I hope I can talk about more. To God be the glory here forever.